thought made them inconspicuous. Even with most of his features hidden, he was clearly drop-dead gorgeous. He wore a few days of stubble on his chin, which was tanned and sharp. He had a muscular neck, which I decided in a split second was strangely attractive. Then again, it could have been the fact that his entire body was composed of lean, defined muscles stacked on top of more lean, defined muscles. I was still totally not celebrity worshipping, because yeah, whoever this guy was, he was definitely someone famous. When he stopped right beside my seat, he reached up to shove his backpack in the compartment above me. My eyes wandered down to where his shirt drifted up from his jeans to reveal a tantalizing little sliver of his stomach. Boom! Apparently running away from your problems was the watered-down version of whatever medicine I needed. The direct, intravenous, injectable version was dressed incognito and dripping with sex appeal about 3 feet from my face. He sat down on the aisle seat directly beside me. In some part of my brain, I realized the pilot was speaking over the intercom, and there were sounds happening. Stewardesses explaining what to do in the event of a crash. Too late, we're already going down. Down, down, down. The cause of our unfortunate demise is about 6 foot 4 inches, and practically carved out of granite with dirty blonde, wild hair that is trying to escape his hat. I stared at the headrest of the seat in front of me like I was making sure it wasn't about to come alive. I had a tingling suspicion that I recognized the man sitting beside me. I'd seen him somewhere, but couldn't quite place it. Little by little, a scent was creeping from him toward me, like some kind of pheromonal assault on my senses. My head was filled with images of men wearing flannel and doing manly things like unscrewing light bulbs and fixing sinks. If he wanted his crack to stick out while he checked out my plumbing, I wouldn't have even complained. He smelled real. As stupid as that sounded, even in my own head, he wasn't wearing some fancy, "I'm a rich bastard" cologne. He didn't smell like gold nuggets and diamond dust. He just smelled like a man, and my overambitious self apparently took that as some kind of vague sign that he was attainable. I felt the systems inside me all chug to life. My stomach got warm and fuzzy. My skin tingled. I was definitely wet. Yes! I was wet because an attractive guy had sat down next to me. If there was any better sign that I'd fallen on desperate sad times, I wasn't sure I'd ever find it. "May I?" he asked. The sound of his rich voice was like a gunshot waking me from the deepest sleep of my life. My whole body twitched, and before I could figure out what he was talking about, I said, "Yes," in an embarrassingly dreamy voice. The man hadn't seemed to notice me, but that got him to do a slight double take as he reached to plug his headphones into the armrest between us. He paused, looking at me, then the corner of his mouth pulled up. I tried to swallow, but my mouth was dry. "It's just a man, Belle. Stop acting so starstruck. You don't even know who he is. Besides," I stuck my hand in one of the pockets of my dress. Yes, it had pockets, and they were deep enough to hold real things, not just a couple coins. There was a crumpled up sticky note there. I'd written it right after the blow-up with Lance and the wedding. I knew what it said without pulling it out to remind myself. 1. No more men. No dating. No. Just no. 2. Start working out. I'd crossed this one out a few seconds later because I knew that wasn't going to happen. 3. Go on a diet. This one was crossed out more vigorously than the last. I loved food too much. Sorry, not sorry. 4. Never fall for someone again. It makes you stupid. Love is for stupid people. You are not a stupid people. Stupid person? Point is, no more love. I clutched the note tight in my palm. No, I wasn't about to fall in love with the total stranger sitting beside me, even if he was mouth-watering. But I needed to remember to not go down that fantasy lane in my head. This was a test. That's what he was. Like some cosmic sign dropped from the heavens to give me a chance to show I could handle this. I could change. I just needed to survive this flight without doing something